ramble. I got a mind to ramble around. I got a mind to ramble, oh, a long ways from this town. A mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. Oh, I've got a mind to ramble. I got a mind to make my way, and a mind to see where I can get, and can a man earn his pay. A mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. I got a mind to sing a song, see where that song might go, and a mind to ramble, sing and play, take a life a little so and so. A mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. And I've seen German Monday mornings, Belgian Friday afternoons, spend misty days on motorways, dance to someone else's tune. A mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. And oh, so many long ways flights and ships across the sea. I carried a dream wherever I've been. A woman gave herself to me. A mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. I did not do what Mississippi John Hurt did when he stayed down on the farm. No, I carried my guitar about 1,000,000 miles. Who's right and who is wrong? A mind to ramble and roam far from my home. So on this autumn morning, when the view from out my window is the finest view in all the world, I wanna see this garden grow. A mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. For never were those trees so high, or the leaves so red and gold, and the morning sun just a little low. It's a sight I can behold. A mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. I think I'll do what Mississippi John Hurt did. Gonna stay down on the farm. I'm gonna pick guitar, gonna drink my wine, maybe write a little song. Mind to ramble and to roam far from my home. Mississippi John Hurt's story is a great one. He was born in 1892. And by the time he was 35 years of age, he was starting to make his first records. He went to Memphis and then up to New York and made some records and went back home. And for 35 years, lived in obscurity, working on the farm there, until somebody said, look, these records were so good, and I wonder if Mississippi John Hurt still lives down there in Avalon. They went down and found him and took him up to the Newport, Rhode Island Folk Festival that year. That's where Bob Dylan was the new kid on the block, and Pete Seeger was running things, Peter, Paul and Mary, and all these other great players. Mississippi John came out on stage and started to play Candyman blues, Richland Woman blues, all this gospel stuff, ragtime tunes, Satisfied and Tickle Too. Wonderful player, but he'd been playing for his community down there in Avalon, Mississippi, in the hill country just south of Memphis, Tennessee. He could play all kinds of things, and he leaned in close to the microphone. He said, I ain't gonna ask if you know it, I know you know it. And he sang them all this song, and everybody joined in and sang with him. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. I said I've got a mind to ramble, I got a mind to ramble around. Oh, I've got a mind to ramble a long ways from this town. Mind to ramble and a roam far from my home. A mind to ramble and a roam far from my home. Very wonderful Mississippi John.